Quiet on the set!
SAce, there's nothing quiet about this house. Okay, we're back. We have a request for a Joker and a request for the Hulk. So, I'm not really sure all those colors are going to work together, but I'm going to just say this is the Joker Hulk pour for the two of you individuals who have begged and pleaded for these colors. So, being that there's only a few colors, I thought I would go ahead and let you actually see me mix the paint, which will kill, you know, several birds with one stone, because everybody's been asking.
And because we don't like birds.
No, we love birds. We love gooses. Okay, basic Mars Black. It's Liquitex. It's heavy body, so you're going to actually get to see it in action. You keep asking me what the ratio is. So there's that much paint in there, 1 part paint, and I'm going to pour in the Floetrol. About that much. For those of you commenting that your paint is lumpy, add some more fluid or add less fluid when you get started. Because you might be using really heavy bodied paint.
And some people like lumpy.
Thank God my husband likes lumpy. Seriously, I'd be in serious trouble if he didn't. Oh, there'll be comments on that one.
You're perfect just the way you are.
Or, oh, maybe you should go on a diet.
Oh, you shouldn't talk about yourself like that.
So, I met with my stylist today. And, yes, I have a stylist. He's actually a celebrity stylist. He's amazing.
Amazeballs.
If you live in LA, you've seen him on TV. And if you live in Kansas City, you've seen him on TV. And if you live in Chicago, you've seen him on TV. And if you watch footage from Dubai and New York, you've seen him on TV. And he has requested that I do a little runway project with him. So in the next video, I'm going to show you what we're going to do there, because it's painting. And all of this to me is art.
And that's going to be a fairly long video. I think we're going to
Well, now what we're going to do is I'm just going to show him what I'm going to do first.
I think you should film the whole process.
Well, and then I will film the whole process. So I'm just giving all you pourers a heads up that this channel is going to be very diversified. But I'm going to take my time and I'm going to walk you through some things. If you can pour paint, you can also do some other stuff too. So, anyway, this is the consistency of the ivory black. Ivory black. That is the quintessent rose, whatever the heck it's called. I never really know. I'm going to add some of this fluorescent pink here, because I'm going to try to get a fluorescent purple. Now I will tell you about fluorescent paint. Sometimes it doesn't, the color doesn't stay true a whole long time after it's been cured out. So you have to kind of be aware of that. I'm going to add a little bit of this Rose Lake to this, and just a little bit at a time. And I'm going to add a little bit of this Quin to it, Quin Violet here. And then I'm going to start mixing it before I put anything else in it. Because I want a bright, woo, that's going to do it.
It's so pretty.
Okay, am I still focused, SAce?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Somebody asked today if I call him SAce because he's my 6th child. Oh, that would have been easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he is not my 6th child. I call him SAce because everybody in this family, including the animals, get a name, and then they get a nickname, and then they get a nickname for the nickname, and then along the way they get a nickname for the nickname for the nickname. Gonna keep adding the purple until we like it. Gonna go a little dioxazine here now.
And we just fatten them up until we're ready to eat them.
Somebody's gonna be horrified by that comment, I'm sure.
You eat your dogs? Yes, yes I do.
No, we do not.
And the goose. That's why there's only his body is not there. We had his head stuffed.
So if you guys really seriously get bored and cannot sleep or something, and you've like watched all the videos of us that you can stand, Because I seriously get to the point where I can't stand the sound of my own voice, so I'm sure you do. And according to some of our viewers, they couldn't from the get-go. But if you need to be entertained because you have insomnia, read all the comments on these threads or whatever the heck they're called. I don't even know. Because they are hilarious. Some of the comments on here are absolutely, absolutely silly. Okay, fluorescent green. It's really called Reflex, depending on what brand you buy. Amsterdam is my favorite because the paint's really good. It's really good for this process. It holds...
Hey Rio, what color is that?
It's Reflex green, say.
Okay.
So I'm going to add a little bit of the Floetrol to this one because I'm not going to do...
You guys thought I was annoying before.
Right, seriously.
That's what I bought today.
Yeah, a whole tank of helium. Do not try this at home. It's our disclaimer. And do not be careful not to set your paint on fire with the torch. Okay, questions about my torch. Somebody insisted that I show my torch, so I'm going to right now.
Look, it's
Good luck figuring out what the brand is. Okay? This is my torch. It's a creme brulee torch. I got it on Amazon for $19.99. If you simply type in creme brulee torch or creme brulee chef's torch in the search line in Amazon, it will take you to many choices. It is very easy to use. Very easy to use. I get a little overzealous with mine sometimes. I have to, you know, be checked. Because sometimes I get it too close to the paint, only because I'm reaching across the table, trying to make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing at all times.
Do you want a chair?
No, I'm good.
Do I want a chair? Sure, I'll have a chair. Thanks for offering.
Why don't you just have a seat, Sace?
Okay. I already did.
So, I think I will add maybe one more color of green.
I like green.
Yeah. We'll just give it some more depth.
Like Johnny Depp? Or did you say depth?
Depth.
Oh, I heard depth.
The sexy pirate man.
Sexy pirate man.
Okay, so this was Brilliant Green. Amsterdam. Yeah. Brilliant Green.
I'm not allowed to sing songs on here, am I?
No, not real songs.
Not one stuck in my head, though.
Oh, was it like the Christmas song I had stuck in my head last week?
No, it's not the Christmas song.
It was terrible. Not that I love Christmas songs, y'all. I love Christmas songs. But it's very hard for me to create when I'm like thinking, oh, maybe I should start making some cookie mix to freeze so that when we have all of our guests over, that's ready and all that. It puts me into an entirely different mindset. And that's all due to Pinterest because, you know, Pinterest makes everyone want to be an overachiever. I'm telling you, those bloggers on Pinterest just blow my mind.
Mind blown.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, it's like challenge accepted.
And now we have, you know, giant garden and we're pickling stuff and canning.
Yeah, I got to can green beans this week. Like with all the time I have.
5-gallon bucket filled with green beans.
Yeah, because I thought it would be a great idea to plant green beans. Yeah, go organic, they said. Grow your own food, they said. It'll be a great thing, they said. Do you know how much fun it is to be bent over a garden for hours pulling weeds? No one said anything about that. Okay, so...
I think it's funny because the neighbor stares at her butt.
Oh, Sace. I'm going to use some of that too. Now,
so are we gonna...
Hey, will you go grab me all the way upstairs some more Floetrol because I'm out.
I will.
Let's talk about Floetrol.
I'll be right back, guys. Don't say anything without me.
Floetrol, Floetrol, Floetrol. Floetrol acts as a paint thinner on this. Helps your paint slide around. Floetrol is designed to be put into gallons of house paint. A lot of times they strain it through a...
I forgot what I was going up there for, but I did find this noodle.
Sace, we don't need the noodle, Sace. We need the Floetrol.
Okay.
Oh, there's
Floetrol.
a Canadian sticker on the...
I told you. Look at that. Look how nice that is.
Look at that. Aw. To all of our peeps in Canada. Woo! For the record, I'm a huge hockey fan. I'm not going to tell you what team I love because that'll just start a war on here, and we prefer not to fight. This is supposed to be my happy place, y'all. I don't want to fight on here. But I love hockey. I love hockey. I love the fact that there's still a sport left on the planet, that there might be more fights in the stands than there is on the ice. I love it. And yes, I'm sure I'll get comments about that. We've learned that no matter what you say, you're going to get some sort of comments. Oh my goodness. Waiting on SAce.
Hey, I forgot what Floetrol looks like. Is this it?
That's my varnish. For those of you asking about varnish, Liquitex High Gloss Varnish. I brush it on. We're going to do a segment about that this week. It'll be boring as all get out. So you might want to bring liquor to that one because I don't know how we're going to get through it.
I found a gallon of milk outside.
Floetrol. Now, here's my disclaimer. I know when I show you this and tell you where I got it, that there's going to be like 37 comments about how these people don't live in a town with an Ace Hardware. I cannot fix that for you. I'm sorry. I don't live in a town with Ace Hardware either. I live one town over and have to drive to go get it. But it's worth it to me because in the Midwest, I can get an entire gallon of this for $15 if I go to the counter or the boys in the back in the paint section and ask them to order this in for me. They will ship it directly to the store. You don't have to pay shipping. It comes in 4 to a case and it's dirt cheap. I mean, seriously, an entire gallon for $15.
$15? I'll go grab my dolly. I was paying attention to it.
Okay, are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start over with my story about Jack because the camera shut off.
No, you were fine. You up until a debilitating accident.
Oh, she had a debilitating situation, and so we took the dog in because he's old and wasn't getting the attention. We kind of thought he was going to live for about 3 weeks, and Jack decided to stick around. But when he came to us, he was having seizures. So
before that, I'd like to point out that the first day he got to our house, he walked through the house and peed on just about everything he could.
Yeah, it wasn't cool. But he's old, so he gets a free pass. So we had the carpets cleaned and everything, the furniture cleaned immediately. Within 2 days of that happening, we got them out here to do all that. And we advised him not to be doing that. Anyway, with the seizures, I feed him, when he acts like his sugar is low, I feed him some oatmeal. Well, 2 nights ago, during all the hurricane commotion and the whole family being upset and everything, Jack acted like he wasn't feeling well, so I fixed him some oatmeal. And without thinking, I fixed him oatmeal the same way I fixed my husband's oatmeal, which was a ton of oatmeal, some butter, and some brown sugar.
A lot of brown sugar.
Well, my husband weighs, you know, 250. Jack weighs like 20 pounds. So Jack eats all of this oatmeal, and I'm thinking, man, that was awesome. And within a few minutes, Jack's eyeballs are bugged out of his head, and he is panting, and he is so hyper that he acts like he's 10 years younger. And he goes outside and runs around the yard, chases after some fishing lures that have no hooks on them because Chase was casting the lure out so that he could chase it and burn off the energy. And then when he gets done with that, he comes back in the house and he decides to hump every animal in the house, including the cat, who did not think he was funny. So that is my story to pass the time while we waited for this paint to kind of get all the lumps at the bottom. Yeah, Jack. I can't wait to have the camera set up so we can show you guys the animals because they're a hoot. They're totes part of the family.
Toffee!
Alright, the consistency of all these is really good. I'm tired of wasting time. So, oh, here, let me show you the silicone again.
Silicone.
Same silicone. Let me show you in the
silicone.
This is the silicone I used. There's really no particular reason. I've been told that dimethicone will work. I've been told that the treadmill oil works. This is just, it happens to be the kind my husband brought home, and it makes cells, so I use it.
You know what else works?
What's it?
Air horn!
SAce! SAce! Stop doing that!
You want to try?
You're gonna make me pee my pants, and then I'm gonna have a real problem.
Okay.
Ew.
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 What? Did you just put your hand in that?
Yeah.
It's like a big booger.
You said booger.
You said booger.
I don't have any white paint. Do you think that's going to be a problem for this?
I don't think... I
think I want to put some gold in there. I think there's a fly.
I don't think that the Hulk was very, you know, he was mostly green.
Okay.
I'm not saying anything about green people. Like, I have green friends.
Don't be hateful. I don't even think that's hateful. I don't know why we say that. Okay, I need a cup. Where's my cuppies? I need the bigger cup. Oh, it's right in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm so out of it, you guys. Sorry, it's the hurricane.
Crap.
It's worried about the fams and watching it all on TV and watching the place that I have called my second home for years be destroyed, like overnight.
Should I say the name of a song?
No.
I can't.
I don't know why.
Because it's really funny that the song is stuck in my head.
Gonna go with the green. Ooh! I'm gonna do a lot of that green.
Like if I told you what it is, you would laugh a lot.
I would laugh a lot.
Do you want to know what it is?
Can you just make kind of a reference? I don't want to get in trouble, dude. There's like so many rules in all of this. And I don't even know what they all are. I want more green. Let's do more green. The green is kind of lumpy, y'all. I didn't get it stirred very well.
Fergalicious.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You didn't laugh.
I don't know what the song is. I would have to know what that song actually is to be able to laugh.
Okay.
You know this. I
played it for you the other day
because
because it was stuck in my head the other day.
I'm doing a flip.
Why are you doing a flip? I wanted a pour.
Oh my gosh, you're just like the rest of them. Okay.
What is that supposed to mean, huh?
Oh, I forgot to put the interference in there. Poop. Poop.
Are we gonna do a P.O. box?
Are we gonna do a P.O. box? Yeah? Why?
So they can like send us fan mail and stuff.
Oh my lord, that would be hilarious. Would they even want to send us fan mail? Don't you think they get enough?
I guarantee you that they would.
Don't you think they get enough of making their comments good, bad, and ugly on the thing?
This week, that looks kind of cool.
Actually, it kind of is cool.
I'll give you $40 for it.
Okay, now, one of you has requested, and I'm gonna guess, I think we've actually got some young viewers, and I'm pretty excited about that because I want you guys to know that I started out my art career as a budding young artist as well. I didn't know what the heck I was doing at all, but I just loved the whole process of color, and so I wanted to paint. So someone has requested that we not use the torch, so I'm gonna try to just blow on these bubbles and see if I can get them to, woo, like that. That worked.
Oh, did you brush your teeth?
Yes. But
Kind of smells minty, but at the same time, kind of smells like the dog's butt.
oh, SAce.
How do you know what the dog's butt smells like?
Yeah, SAce, how do you know what the dog's butt smells like? I didn't even think of that. But yeah, seriously, now that you mention it, how do you know what the dog's butt smells like?
Me and Tuffy cuddle a lot.
You and Tuffy cuddle a lot?
Yes, I'm very lonely.
Too Phoenician. I swear, SAce. I don't even know what I'm going to do with you. Hey, this is really cool.
Let me get a little,
Now.
let me refocus this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
The little cells are popping by themselves. I'm refraining from using the torch.
Just make this sound.
I'm telling you though. Okay, so
Put it down.
No.
Put it down.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Because this hot pink is popping through. So you saw what it looks like if you don't use the torch. If you just let it go, it will continue to pop up cells. Don't, dude. You're gonna stretch it out. However, if we go ahead and fire off the torch, we might get a few more cells.
You just can't not do it.
I know I can't not do. Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, look at those cells.
Well, I would like to, but my contacts are so dry that I really can't see what I'm doing. Again, if I could have one trait from an animal, it would be the ability to lick my eyeball like a lizard when my contacts dry out.
That's funny. Oh! Stray water bottle snuck up on me. Thought it was gonna bite me.
Yeah, because we have tendencies to get bit by those. They run wild up here in the Midwest.
Up here in the Midwest, don't you know?
Wowza. So we are going to, we're contemplating doing a fundraiser for some hurricane relief, because our second hometown of Rockport doesn't seem to be getting much coverage anymore, being that Houston is underwater, which is terrible. I totally get that, but my heart is in Rockport, and they're getting
a little closer to the table.
All the attention right now, and these people in Rockport are regular everyday people, small town, regular jobs, just trying to stay afloat. I would bet that a lot of them probably don't have flood insurance. I know my in-laws did not have flood insurance on their property, not because they didn't want it, but for one, it's not very affordable, and for two, sometimes your structure cannot be insured based on age or whatever. So we were contemplating doing a raffle for hurricane relief. Chase and I will be going down to help with the cleanup as soon as we're able to get in. We are going to do everything we can to take you guys with us so that you can see what's going on. We are not going to the art show we were supposed to go to this weekend in Colorado because of that. We're going to attempt to go to the second art show in Colorado that we're due to go to. But I don't know if we're going to make it because the family is family's first. So if you have any thoughts or suggestions, I know that somebody sent me a link to show me how to do a fundraiser on YouTube where you could like buy a raffle ticket and have a chance to win a painting. And we're going to do a big painting, like a 24 by 48. If I'm going to have you guys, you know, contribute, then I'm going to have you win a great big one. And no matter where you are in the world, I'll pay for it to be shipped to you. So no matter where you win, if you win from another country other than where we are here, then we will pay for you to get it shipped to you. So that's just my thoughts on that. I'm sure there'll be some comments. What do we think? You know, it's not my decor colors. However, I will tell you that I think this turned out pretty cool. I would like to torch it one more time just to see if we can get any little baby cells to pop up out of it.
I'm rolling down.
Woo! It looks like a neon peacock. Stace, is that your neon peacock dance? It's really too bad you can't see him dancing and almost falling down behind the scenes. It's really quite comical.
I got that song stuck in my head. I can't help it.
Oh, you have a song stuck in your head that you're trying to get rid of.
Yeah. It's not a very masculine song either, so that's the funny part.
That is funny. Yes, I know. Some of you are yelling that I'm smoking the paint. Crap!
You're smoking the paint again?
Yeah, I smoked the paint again.
I think it's time for you to go rehab. You need help.
I know. I'm going to have to check myself in because I keep smoking the paint and I just can't help myself. And somebody's going to make a comment about how it's not funny, but we've had family members in rehab too, so don't start with me.
So don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad.
Because drugs are bad.
Okay, so anyway.
If you do drugs, okay, it's bad.
So, that's that. That's that on that one. The Hulk and Joker pour have been combined. I'll be happy to show you the results of that a little later. One more thing we want to bring to your attention is the finished product for video number 7.
Dun 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 dun.
You didn't tell me how many times we were going to have to do this, Dice. Dice! Give me the painting, Dice!
Can you say please?
I can, but I don't want to.
Fine.
Okay, thank you. See, I said thank you.
Let me see if I can. Oh wow, oh wow, oh this is not going to work.
Can you go higher?
Yeah. Turning the crank.
How is that?
Let me cut. Okay, let me kill some lights. Just like one on each side. One more. Okay, that's better. Okay, you're on, by the way.
Am I on?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, this is the finished painting. It's been varnished. It is ready to roll. It's on Etsy right now because all you guys are asking me about it. And it's 18 by 24, and I think it turned out beautifully. I'm so excited. The other thing is that I poured another one. It's got a side-by-side companion. And then there are, there's 3 16 by 20s and probably about 10 10 by 10s in this color palette that'll be on here later on tonight, so you'll have access to all of those.
Woo!
And next week we are going to do another tutorial on this color palette so you can see how I mixed all these colors, because they're not just out of the tube, y'all. I don't do out of the tube, except with the pens. Alright! Oh, SAce. That's just fancy lighting work there. That's it for another episode. Thanks for joining us in the studio, y'all. Ciao.
That's off. Bye.